You're not unlucky, you're not late, you're not missing out, you're blind, not physically, but mentally. Right now there are opportunities around you that could completely change your life, and your brain is ignoring all of them. Not by accident, by design. Have you ever experienced this? You buy a new car, and suddenly you start seeing that same car everywhere. Or you discover a business idea, and now it feels like everyone is doing it. Before that moment, those things didn't exist in your world, but they were always there. So what changed? Not reality, your perception. This is what I call the perception threshold law. Your brain does not show you everything that exists. It only shows you what it has been trained to recognize. Until something crosses a certain level of familiarity, your mind treats it as irrelevant and filters it out completely, which means opportunities don't appear when they are created. They appear when your brain is finally able to see them. Inside your brain, there's a system called the Reticular Activating System. Its job is simple: filter reality. Because if your brain processed everything around you, every sound, every detail, every possibility, you would be overwhelmed instantly, so it deletes most of it. And here's the problem. It filters based on your past, your beliefs, your experiences, your repeated patterns. If your brain has never seen something before, it labels it as unimportant, even if it could change your entire life. This is why a broke person walks past opportunities daily and never notices them, while someone else builds an entire life from the same environment. Now here's where it gets uncomfortable. You were never trained to expand your perception. You were trained to stay predictable. School taught you to follow instructions, not question reality. Society rewards stability, not awareness. You were conditioned to repeat what's familiar, stay inside safe patterns, and avoid uncertainty, which means your brain became efficient at recognizing what already exists in your life and completely blind to what doesn't. So you don't just live in reality, you live inside a filtered version of it. Here's the deeper truth. Reality doesn't expand first. Perception does. What you're able to see determines what becomes available to you. This is why two people can stand in the same place and experience two completely different lives. One sees limitations, the other sees leverage. Not because the world is different, but because their awareness is. The universe doesn't hide opportunities from you. Your perception does. So how do you break this? You don't wait for opportunities. You train your brain to recognize them. Here's how. 1. Controlled exposure. Deliberately expose yourself to new environments, new conversations, new ideas. Your brain needs repetition to update its filter. 2. Pattern interruption. Stop consuming the same content. Stop talking to the same people. Stop thinking the same thoughts. Familiar input equals predictable perception. 3. Awareness training. Start asking better questions. What am I not seeing right now? What opportunities exist that I've been ignoring? This forces your brain to search beyond its default patterns. 4. Act before certainty. Your brain waits for familiarity before it feels safe. If you wait to feel ready, you will stay blind. Action creates recognition, not the other way around. Here's the reality most people never accept. You're not stuck because life is limited. You're stuck because your perception is. The moment you train your brain to see more, your world expands instantly. Not slowly, not eventually. Immediately, because the opportunities were always there. You just couldn't see them. If you can't see it, you'll never choose it. And if you never choose it, you'll never become it. Follow for content that sharpens how you think, not just how you feel. If you found this content valuable, take a second to support the channel. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. It helps us reach more people who need these insights. I've also recommended a few powerful books to help you go deeper into this topic. You'll find the links in the comments. If it resonates, grab your copy and start applying it. Thank you for being here. I'll see you in the next video.